In this video, we're going to take a look at a resource called Page. Page is a great resource and because it's easy to create and it's easy for your students to interact with. It's a very versatile resource. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to do this. The first thing I'm going to do is click Turn Editing On. And I'm going to go to Add a Resource. Once I click on that, I'm going to select Page. Okay. As with all Moodle resources, we're going to go ahead and name it. In this example, I'm going to call this Google Earth Lesson. I'll explain why in just a moment. I'll go ahead and copy, paste in there, description area. Now, really the only difference between label and page is that label, whatever you do in label is going to show up directly in Moodle. Whatever you do with page is going to create a link to that content. So for example, if I were to use label and just type content into it, when I click save, it would show up directly in Moodle. If I use page, I'm going to enter it the same way and pretty much do all the same things that I would with the HTML editor that I would with label, but instead of it just being directly in Moodle, it's going to create a link that when I click on, it will take me to that content. A lot like a web page, hence the term page. All right. Now, I want to talk about this for just a moment. One of the important things to do when you're creating a course is to always keep your student, your user in mind. One of the really good things that Page can be used for is giving directions. A lot of times when we give directions to an assignment, it's on a Word document. And if we were to put that Word document in Moodle and then ask a student to go home and do that assignment, there may be some problems. The student may not have Word. The student's connection might be really slow, and it can't open up the Word document that fast. It's just another barrier. So one suggestion that I have for you is to give your instructions using Page. If you have it in Word, take it out of Word and put it into Page. It'll come up a lot quicker for your student and allow you some more versatility as a teacher. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. In this case, I have a Word document right here, and on this is a Google Earth assignment. All right, pretty straightforward. Now, like I said, I'm just going to take this and copy this into my HTML editor right here. Now, I can just paste this in here, but it's kind of a small area. If I want to make this larger, if I just click and drag on this corner over here, I can adjust the size larger or smaller. Again, a new feature with Moodle 2, kind of a nice feature here. So all I need to do is Control V, and I pasted my assignment in here. So the students can then either copy and paste this back into a Word document. You can use a type of assignment submission called online text, which we'll take a look at when we get into the assignment categories. Or they could write this on a piece of paper or whatever it is you wanted them to do. The point is you're delivering them this content in a much quicker way by using Page than if you are using a Word document. So I do suggest that. Okay. Now, another nice thing about using Page versus a Word document is you can do things like put in web links. For example, okay, let's say I don't want to assume all my students have Google Earth already downloaded. I could go ahead and Google the site where they would download it right here. In this case, I can copy that link, and I'm just going to get rid of this, and I can go and add this link to that text. And click insert. And now I have the link embedded right here, so that when the student, if the student doesn't happen to have Google Earth and they go to this assignment, it's going to be a lot easier for them to just click on that link and download the what they need real quick. Okay, now I just showed you a couple things here, but you can add any of these items that are in the HTML editor. So I can come in here and I can change the font size, family, all that good stuff we've talked about before when using the HTML editor. I can add a grid, special characters, and I can also add HTML source, which we're going to talk about in a later video when we talk about embedding material. So, real simple. That's all you need to do with Page. You can certainly just type directly whatever it is you want students to do. And this has been how to use the Page resource. And then after I click Save and Return to Course, it's going to bring me right to my lesson here. I'll go ahead and turn this off so you can see what that looks like. There it is. Now when I click on this, it takes me right to the assignment, and I have the download right here if I need that. Pretty cool. And this has been how to use the Page feature in Moodle. And this has been how to use the Page. And this has been how to use the Page resource in Moodle.